to the farm here, and it truly is more of a farm now. Not over on this side, but over here. Do you know what this is? This is the layout and the foundation for multi-block farm. Multi-block farm is 12 blocks, 3 blocks by 3 blocks by 4 blocks deep. We'll see that inside. And this is the smallest multi-block farm. It can do 9 blocks on each side of the multi-block farm, plus what's in between here. It works out to be 252 spots that it can plant around here, and it automatically plants them. It puts up the soil, it waters them, and it harvests them all automatically. But it's a big project. Let me show you what we're going to do here today. We'll get right into it actually. I already preset this up and I had it running, and it really did a good job. And I do have my jetpack on. I shouldn't, but okay. This is a 3x3 area. Yeah. And you make a water, I forget what they call them. You cannot I don't even know what to say here. But it's like forever water. It never runs out because there's a block here and there's a block in the other corner. And they keep replicating no matter how much water you can take out here. I'll show you. And it's pretty easy to make. Play around with it a bit. You can take one, boom, it's out. You put it back in. Okay. So you do need the water underneath. And this is a water pump pipe. It's kind of expensive. It's a combination of a fluid pipe and wooden fluid pipe and a couple pieces of redstone, and it does everything automatically, unlike the other one that we have downstairs where we have to use engines. It's all built in on this one. This one's automatic. It's filling all the time. And in fact, if you take the pipe off, you can watch it fill up almost instantly. Well, not instantly, but enough to fill up the farm. Okay. This here is so I can put a power supply on. I just lifted it off the floor one. When this farm's done, it's going to sit up about this level at the bottom. And the water will come here automatically. So what we can do is start laying out our farm blocks. Farm blocks are easy to make. They're just a little annoying. You have to make a special machine for it. It's called Thermionic Fabricator, I do believe. Let's see, what else do we need here? Everything, actually. And we have a generator to power our electrical engine. And we have an iron furnace so that I can take the wood we're harvesting and make it into charcoal so we can feed the generator. It's pretty efficient, though. This is fertilizer, and this is made from 2 pieces of sand and the apatite shards you get when you mine apatite. The recipes in the NEI. You're going to need it to run the farm. Well, for this farm you need it anyhow. And this is stock, like, well, oh, I guess they're called apple oak saplings. Anyhow, this is stocking for the inventory for the machine. As you can see, we get apples too. You can get better trees, and you can do other farms beside tree farms. But what we're getting to do is set up the block. These have to be certain types of blocks. There's a variety of blocks that you can use. I just happen to use stone brick because it's pretty easy to make. This farm can be at any level up to the top ring of the farm blocks. You have to have at least a little bit. The wikia, I don't know what it is, has a very good explanation of that. So what we're doing is we're making a 3x3 by 4 deep. I'm probably going to have to figure stuff out as I go here, but now we have a farm valve. That's for letting the water out. We can put that on our pipe now so we know where it belongs. Like that. And we have... Did I just not put that there? I must put a farm block up. Alright. Let's do that again. A farm valve right there. Now we got a farm gearbox which supplies the power. So we're going to fill in the rest of this bottom part here. Because we want to put the farm gearbox where I'm going to power it right here. Whoops, that was silly. These blocks, as you can see, they're harvestable with just a pick, and they don't destroy on you. Okay, so now we got to put in the farm hatch, and the hatch is where you can have pipes lead in and out to put it in chests automatically. Right now, I'm not doing it. You don't need a farm hatch as far as I know, but I just put it in just for the heck of it. So we have our first layer level with these stones. This is the second layer. The third layer will be solid again. At first I thought maybe they'd be hollow, but no. Yeah, I still have a bit of my cold. And when you have it finished, it's going to look different than these blocks. Just a slight difference. And hopefully we can see it happen. Yeah, see that banding? This means that it's ready to be a farm up there. And it's automatically getting water already from that pipe. You can bring buckets in and you can set them in here, buckets full of water, and you can water it that way, but it rips through it pretty quick. Alright. We know we need a power supply for it. I'm going to use the ever so famous electrical engine we used in the forestry engines in my room there. Oops, I'm sure. I can either put it down here or you can shift it and put it down right where you want it. This will be the generator that we use to power our electrical engine. Yeah, I have to cheat and look sometimes. Over here we'll put our iron furnace for the wood that we get out. We'll make it into coal so that we can drive it. It's not going to be forever running back and forth with coal and stuff like that, but for the excuse me, but for the first while it will be. Okay, so right now it says no power. We're cool with that. Let's give it some power. I know I got charcoal in here. Right there. We'll get it powered up for a bit. And I'm going to take you outside here. We'll look at it. Yeah. Jetpack time. Hopefully there's nobody out here just waiting for me. Oops. Hopefully I can put my jetpack on by the time I'm safe. This is a terrible idea. Alright. So what we have right now is we have our farm blocks in the middle. I put the fence up around it to keep the guys out. Like, most of them stay out, so it's pretty good. This is a farm machine, and you can actually click on it from up here too, and you can do stuff. So, hey, this is kind of a good idea. Let's click on it, and we'll add some dirt and some trees. Whoops. And it says it has no power. Okay, let's go see. I have no idea why it doesn't have power. This zombie's mad. Did it rip through that charcoal? No. Oh, we need a redstone signal for that engine. Let's go get one here. I knew I'd forget that. A lever. Just like upstairs where I have these blocks on top of the engines. Well, works out good. Let's see. Shift. One day I'm going to remember shift every time and not do that. Alright, so there's our block to power the engine, and there's a redstone signal. Yeah, now it's kicking up. But I kind of wish I could see it up there. Now, we'll grab some dirt and we'll take it upstairs with us. And we'll start the trees up pretty good too. One of those days you wish it was a day. Okay. So, right now, I don't think anything's happened, so... Oh, we need fertilizer. Well, that's cool. So what I'm going to do is stock up some dirt. And some oak saplings, not oak saplings. And then we'll put the fertilizer, which I said is sand. Maybe we won't. Fertilizer. Okay. This worked before, I promise. Maybe we have to be down there. Yeah, I got my buddies here hanging out. Let's go over here and see if we can do this. Got water. Okay. There we go. I should have put it in that one, right? There it goes. See, it's taking everything. Oh, I wish I was outside now. Okay, let's do this. See how it plants it automatically? It waters automatically and everything. Here, we'll make sure we stay out of its way. And when the plants grow, it knocks them down automatically and puts it in the chest for you. And like I said, you can power it with... I'm powering it with charcoal power right now. I gotta get rid of these two. They're driving me nuts. Yeah, there we go. So, it tells you on the sides what you need. The generator is doing really good. It's only been 53 pieces so far. What do we got in here for wood is nothing right now, so what we'll do is take that, start prepping it up for the next time we're in here. Ooh, I don't have charcoal. Not a big deal. Let's break down a log into 64 pieces are burnable for now. Yay, there we go. And as these grow, it will harvest and pop them in there. So it is pretty easy. It's a little crazy to make the blocks. Little buddy here. What I'm worried about is coming out of there and a creeper gets me. Okay. I've been creepered so many times. Yeah, you see, I haven't done the tower yet, but I was actually going to take the lava and run this farm off a lava power, and I thought after mm, about 4 times, I think I've turned the. Oh, shoot, there goes a tree. Watch, and I'll keep talking. Um, the last time, there was the lava we were going to do and stuff. The windows for the towers. I just love watching this. Sorry for being distracted. I think it's cool. And I was going to tie in this farm, but then I thought, hey, I'm getting all this wood anyhow. Why don't we just make it burn off of coal or charcoal? And charcoal is really cheap. And we got 11 pieces there now. There's 18 pieces of wood in there, 5 apples. I guess you can make apple juice, and you can actually use it as a fuel, out of all things. So I might do that with the extra apples. But anyhow, that's how it works, and I think it's really cool. A big thank you for those boys to make that in the mod pack. Everybody that had anything to do with it. That's crazy. Okay, so I want to show you the recipes for these blocks. They're actually pretty easy once you understand it. And there's not much to understand. This is a new machine, a Thermionic Fabricator. And right now what you do is you put your 10 ingots in here and 2 redstone, and when you put glass in here, it turns it into liquid glass. Here, I'll show you. Let's see if we can turn that on for a minute. It may not do much. Oh, it's coming up to heat now. It's funny, that machine, what do they call these? The electrical engines back here. I don't think they're very efficient. But you know what? It runs that farm like crazy, so I'm happy that way. And they're easy to mate up with the regular power, like your solar power and stuff like that. So now we have enough liquid glass. We could put this in and it would make a tube. And each block requires a tube when you're making it. So let's go down and see what the multi-blocks are. Whoops. Farm. These are the farm blocks. There's all different styles, like I said. Here's one I use, stone brick. You can do mossy stone brick, cracked stone bricks, smooth sandstone, chiseled sandstone, nether brick, and so on. These are the gearboxes. Same deal. They have different styles but they all work the same. Here's the hatches, and down here are the control blocks. So what you need is like let's go to the farm block. So what you need is a half slab, the tube that you made upstairs, 2 copper ingots, and a stone brick, and that makes 1 farm block. Now, since my farm machine was 3x3, that's 9, and then it was 4 deep, that's 36. I made 36 blocks. And you need blocks to make a gearbox. Here, we'll just quickly do this one. So you need your farm block, and you want to make 10 gears, which is easy. You see me make gears millions of times. And the hatch is a trapdoor with 2 tin gears. And so this farm control. I have no idea what the farm control does, to tell you the truth. I think it's for more automated things, which would be cool later on. But right now, I'm not into that. Quite the neat little system as it is. So that's how you make the blocks, and the Thermionic Fabricator is really easy to make too. It sounds like it's crazy, but it isn't. It's a forestry machine again, which is great. I like them. I didn't think I would. So if you can afford 4 gold and then the sturdy casing, which is like 8 brass, no, bronze. I don't know, copper. Bronze. It will, you can make that up quick. And you just power it by, like I said, the electric engine. And I shouldn't actually let this run all the time. There are engines that you can make, and they run off of biomass, and there's some that run off of, like I said, apple juice and honey and oil, the seed oil that we're making. Let's go take one more look at the farm, and we'll probably call it quits from there. It's a little bit late on this episode compared to usual. But I had to do a lot of studying about this farm. See, it looks like I could probably use more soil. Why don't we go get some, if I have any more. Remember, land lightly with this. The other night I died on top of that tower. It came down a little too hard, and there was pieces of me all over the place. It was kind of funny. Glad I didn't get it recorded because I wouldn't want to see it all the time. Let's see here. Okay, I do have all my dirt over there. I do believe. My soil. Unless I got some upstairs. No, I didn't think so. And the only other place I might have it is over on this a little outdoor shack that I don't use much. Yeah, brains for brains. This stuff, probably flax seeds. Oh boy. I guess I need them later, but they don't do anything. They won't go into the squeezer to make juice or oil or anything like that. Let's go see if we have more stuff we can put in here for soil. Oh yeah. Shoot. I was wondering where I went. So, everything seems to be alright there. Watch it eat the soil now. Cha-ching. That might be all the soil it needs for a while. I'll leave that in there. See what happens to that 64 block. It gives you the errors or the problems on the side here, but it tells you your climate's temperature, which is 69%. Percent of what? I don't know. And humidity is normally at 80. As you see, when it gets the saplings, it automatically puts them in here and plants them. Pretty soon, it'll be too full to be doing that, but I mean, for now, that's cool. I have no idea what that's about. 50% rehydration required. By heat, 80%. By humidity, 125. By rainfall, because we just had rain, 50%. But I've had it at 300 and some odd percent. It was really chucking through water, but it kept up. I mean, it won't do much without water. And we're going to have apples all over the place. Look at the wood come in, eh? You think this will be handy? I think so. Excuse my nose, guys. It's terrible. And we can take that, load up that, and look at that. We're all caught up now. For a bit. So let's go take one more quick look out here. We know what's going on here. It's going crazy. It hasn't used any of that extra soil, so I think we're full for a bit. I had another way here through the lava line, and I kind of blocked it. Oh, I don't want to wreck this, so let's do that. And I think this is doing well. At nighttime, it isn't as productive, of course, because you don't have the light helping grow the trees, but it does alright. And I'm thinking quarry pretty soon. I don't know where to put it. You know what? It's kind of interesting this is here, because I'd like to take a chunk of that high land out, because apatite, the thing we use for fertilizer, is usually above 40 blocks, and if I'd mined something or quarried something like this out, it would be cool. Probably get a lot, but we'll see how long that apatite lasts, because I got a whole bunch. It comes in like great big groups when you find it on, well, I found mine on top of extreme hills. I know some guys have had hard times finding it at all, and it might be because of a generation problem. I'm not sure. That's what this fellow, one fellow is thinking. Oh, are we out? Getting pretty close, I think. Let's see. Go down here. You know what? I got a door. Let's use it. Yeah, that's pretty sad. I only got like 5.5 buckets in there. Time to fill that thing up again. Yeah, I'll have to move that lava generator. Anyhow, guys, thank you very much. Enjoy the episode. Give it a like if you liked it. And I'm really enjoying doing it, so it's a great way to learn. I would have never touched farm blocks if it wasn't for this. Look at that. I'm just about dead. Yeah, you guys probably seen that all the time going, hey, eat. But anyhow, guys, have a good night.